All right, let's do this.
A wish to pursue the witness. Only Riven can open the way. Riven, whose heart was torn out by guardians. We have a dragon to charm.
I am dead, as are the rest of my kind. But if you were to secure my eggs, then you would also secure your heart's desire. It is your turn to grant a last wish.
Next, defensive weapons.
Beware, Guardian. You may find it a place most unwelcoming.
You
Stasis
knew
trace.
from the beginning.
Last words. Last wish. Last words. Last wish. Last words. Last wish. All wishes come at a cost.
All right. I don't know, man. When I started hearing last word, last wish, that was getting me, man. All right, we're gonna do a trailer breakdown. All right, so as you guys know, we have already entered in this code a number of times. Doesn't work. Obviously, everything we're doing right now, though, in regards to the 15th wish, is so that we can finally enter the Traveler and go after the Witness. Now, for my folks that are lost story-wise and lore-wise, remember all the Hamkara got killed during the Great Hunt, and it was a combination of Guardians that killed the Hamkara and the 9. That's why we're saying that the 9 is going to be involved in this. And by the way, I'm going to probably botch some of the lore topics today, but I'm just taking some of the information that I've picked up from like Mylan and from Bife. Anyways, they were supposed to have been all killed, and I don't know how Riven is somehow, I mean, she says she's dead, but anybody got any of my lore people in here know how Riven could even be speaking to us? Or is it's just Destiny? That's just what happens here in Destiny. More magic, her heart, paracausal stuff. So it's the heart. Okay. Where it's like a combination of heart / Mara doing some stuff. So you notice like Riven's dead here, but just got the same like grass and aesthetic of like Garden of Salvation. Interesting that Bungie added that point. I don't know if that symbolism means something. Is the reason why we're pointing it out. At 14 seconds, we see that Mara opening a portal for Riven. Maybe this is what's opening up the consciousness of Riven. You can see the Techians down here at the bottom. At 19 seconds, we have Riven speaking, saying all Hamkara are dead. Let me pull up the captions right here. So I am dead, as are the rest of my kind. Hence the Great Hunt, right? And then there's us kneeling before Riven with this interesting helmet that we have. By the way, the armor this season is going to be really important. More important than any other previous seasonal armor, because many of the thresholds within the artifact mods to activate them are lowered when wearing Season of the Wish armor. Just want you guys to know that there's going to be a lot of importance for getting yourself a set of this armor. 27 seconds. We get a look at the seasonal armor. How do y'all feel about this, man? How do y'all, let me just slow this down real quick. Aesthetic wise, what are our thoughts? Hey, the weapons look good. The armor looks pretty good. I'm still not that sold on the Titan helmet. I don't know how I feel about it. For the weapons though, looks to be an auto rifle, a fusion rifle. Can't really tell what the one is there on the left. Maybe a submachine gun. I don't know. It's hard to tell. 30 seconds, we see the new seasonal bow. Almost reminds me of Imperial Needle. 32 seconds. This is the new ritual sword. This is a caster frame. I think it's actually, I don't even know what element is it. Void, but that is the ritual weapon for this season. 35 seconds, you get a good look here. All right, so this is the Titan armor in all its glory, man. I just, look, everything else looks pretty good. How do we see? I guess it's the last thing I should be getting hung up on. 37 seconds, we see, let's see. Looks like the auto rifle that's being held. It's either an auto rifle or a pulse rifle. Anybody else feel like that almost, does that give you like false promise? Like, does it look like false promises from here? Y'all remember false promises? Look at the aesthetic. I know it's kind of dark right here. Kind of has that same aesthetic as like false promises slash cold denial. Yeah, and those weapons were really chunky. So that arrival stop, right? 38 seconds. The hunter has a pulse rifle. Yeah, again, same aesthetic. Wait. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, these icons on the side almost look like the prophecy weapon icons, almost like the 9, right? All right, 39 seconds. We go through a portal and probably going to be tied to the seasonal activity. It's your turn to grant a last wish. So this is going to be the seasonal activity, most likely. Now, I wonder if we're going to have like multiple seasonal activities, but like we did with like Spire and Altars. All right, so that is a straight up Vex offensive weapon. That is a Vex offensive weapon. And if you guys don't remember, Vex offensive, I think Vex offensive was with Shadowkeep, right? What I'm wondering is there going to be any type of tie-in to Mercury? Not that we have to go to Mercury in order to get these weapons. I mean, they were obtained via Vex offensive. I'm curious how this even ties into the Dreaming City. 47 seconds. They're obviously showing off stasis here. Wait, hold on. What's happening here? This is not ice flare bolts. What is this? Is it from the artifact? Oh, it's the seasonal artifact. Okay, you see the stasis tracking and then freezing? Oh, wow. Wow, that's held the storm. All right. I mean, it looks good. Imagine how this is going to synergy with ice flare bolts, though. You'll be getting a freeze like this, and then as it's freezing, it'll refreeze other enemies. So you're going to be able to freeze an entire room. By the way, this activity is descended to the Dragon's Lair. I'm being told it most likely would just be called Dragon's Lair. 54 seconds, we see the new shotgun and the seasonal Warlock armor. I really like the way these weapons look, man. This Warlock armor here, hold up. What vibe? What are we going for here? What is happening? What is happening? It was like just walking around with a thing of incense. How does it not fall out? Okay. Can you light it on? Can you light it up? All right. 55 seconds. We see the sniper rifle. We have a sniper rifle being held here by a hunter. We also have some traps. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, it seems like they're mixing Vex offensive. Because again, you're fighting a Vex here with the same like leaves and stuff from like Garden Salvation or even Vex offensive. Like it seems like Bungie is mixing Vex offensive into the Dreaming City somehow. By the way, the new shotgun, if you can't tell right here, guys, is Strand. And if it's a slug, no, I mean, it's a slug Strand shotgun. All right, 1 minute and 1 second. Trickster's back. An illusion. Yeah, there he is. Trickster is back. Probably just an illusion. Huh? Minute and 2 seconds. We see the seasonal hunter armor. What is that weapon? The Vex offensive pulse rifle. It's got the same leaves. I don't know why it's golden like this. Probably rocking radiance. Oh, okay. All right, minute and 5 seconds. We have a seasonal activity. Yeah, there it is right there. You're literally seeing it being used right here. Yep. Okay, it is actually showing the mechanic right here. Interesting. Hold up. Okay, we get some sort of empowerment. Changes the color here. And then we could do damage. Oh, that's pretty straightforward. All right. The main takeaway is we've got a trace rifle here that's shooting stasis. That's not Agriceptor. Minute and 15 seconds. This is a new Strand bow. Definitely looks exotic. That's sexy. Definitely has the Hamkara or the Ahamkara aesthetic to it. Let's watch it fire. They actually shoot it, I believe. Here we go. So you shoot it in almost like Trinity Ghoul or something, but it does a suspend, an area of effect suspend. Now hold on, when this suspend happens, what are these orbs coming out? Is it just one of the enemies attacking? Or no. What are these orbs? You see those orbs? These white little orbs? It could be the Hobgoblin's secret, but there's a lot of them. That's the reason why. Looks like there's a lot of them. Regardless, though, we're getting a strand bow. It looks dead sexy. It's gonna have a suspend effect. Even though suspend got nerfed, it's still really good. Suspend's still really good for what you need it for. Here's the big one, Dragon's Breath. If you don't know, Dragon's Breath is the seasonal exotic for the season, and we actually see it in multiple. So it's got a lasting impression effect. So notice right here, it's gonna stick just like lasting impressions would, right? But it's got a spewing effect. Look at that. And then it sets everything on fire. Dude, that's actually kind of crazy. Again, it's going to be scorching and igniting too. I don't know. I don't know if Dragon's Breath is going to be really good or not. It was never that good inside of Deep 1. I can't imagine Bungie bringing it back to us and not making Dragon's Breath, considering it's the seasonal exotic. If they make it poop, that would be terrible, right? And then we also have a number of artifact mods that synergize with rocket launchers. At 1 minute and 27 seconds, we see the Witcher crossover. Get ready to break out that silver, fellas. I don't know what the cost is going to be, but if it's like previous armor sets, it'll be 20 a pop. That means $20 per set. I think the only one I would probably get is the Titan one. The Titan one looks really good, actually. You also see the other Vex offensive weapons. So the Scout, the Pulse, so Optative. Y'all remember the 180 as well. We're not necessarily in a 180 meta. Curious to see what they're actually going to do to make this hand cannon usable. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, there's a new finisher that's tied to the Witcher. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, you get an armor set and a finisher. At 1 minute and 31 seconds, we see the Hunter seasonal armor, as well as Optative again, and the Black Garden. Some people were asking yesterday, are we going back into Garden of Salvation? Are we getting craftable Garden of Salvation rolls like they did where they revamped Last Wish weapons and gave us craftable rolls? I would say that's very likely. All right, 32 seconds. We see the Warlock with the shotgun getting blasted, like Warlocks do. 33 seconds, we see Osiris. I feel like this season is going to wrap up a lot of narrative points, right? I don't know who's going to live and who's going to die at the end of this, if that's even going to be necessary. But this is going to be the, let's tie everybody in to what's going to go down in the final shape. Oh, wow. Hold on. This is a brother-sister moment right here. Look at this. This is Aldrin, or Crow, and Mara. All right, give me the lore. Give me what's happening here outside of old Game of Thrones. Sacrifice? Well, they're doing something to activate, maybe they're doing something to activate the portal or the wish or whatever. Look, I've said it all along, man. One thing that Destiny is really missing is some good royal incest. That could really spice the story up. And, if Bungie would capitalize on that, things would, I feel like the seasonal activity especially would stick. And then at 37 seconds, 1 minute, 37 seconds, we see the Helm portal. Okay. And then there's a cutscene with Mara and Petra. All right, that's it. I feel like we talked about a lot of crap.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.